I'm here to demonstrate a revolutionary new power cable that eliminates the ground noise in your building or laboratory. Up to 1,000 times reduction in the noise level. Just listen to the difference between standard cable, this is some Southwire 3-phase MC cable, versus twisted power. Here's the Southwire cable. I can change the load, and you can hear the difference in the buzzing. Here's twisted power cable. Here's twisted power cable. And I can change the load. You don't hear any buzzing. Okay, now we're going to run another test with standard SJOOW cable. This one is made by General Cable, it's the Carroll brand, versus twisted power. Here's the General Cable. Here's twisted power. Pretty cool. Now that we know the noise comes from the wiring inside the building walls, let's check out where the noise actually resides. Inside the building you have an isolated ground wire. It's susceptible to magnetic fields. Here you can see all the current carrying wires. But if we twist the current carrying wires, they all have equal distance to the ground wire. If they have equal distance to the ground loop, then there's no noise generated inside the loop. So we wrote a white paper on this. We developed a test setup and math equation, and the predicted values matched the measured values, and we reduced the noise by 1,000 times. So in the building we twisted a lot of wiring. It was all purchased to install in conduit, and it was fairly expensive. It's fairly expensive to install wiring inside of conduit. Everyone likes to purchase MC cable now because it's a value engineering proposition for a construction project. So if we are able to build twisted power and MC cable, then you've given the contractor a very low noise system and it doesn't cost a lot of money. Conventional cable, the noise grows with distance. With twisted power, the noise does not grow with length. So you can install the cables as long as you want, for as far as you want, and carry as much power as you want. I was stuck on this for a while to figure out how to get a UL listed cable that would perform this well. I actually went and stared at the mountains for a little while in Switzerland with a specific reason to try to figure this out. I ended up realizing, like Einstein's elevator, that if we simply rotate the ground wire with the current carrying group, like this, then it performs the same as having a straight ground wire with a twisted current carrying wire group. So now we can eliminate all those unnecessary grounds and achieve extremely high signal to noise ratios. Up to 10 million to 1 is 140 dB. And who knows what's next? Maybe the Hubble Space Telescope. Hi, I'm Jamie Fox. I'm the inventor of twisted power. Back when I was 27 years old, I was hired to design this world-class concert hall, and it was really the opportunity of a lifetime for me. I've always been interested in audio. I've always loved music. And what happened is, shortly after I was hired, I actually was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. And so I thought this might be one of the last projects I would ever work on. And I ended up putting aside all my other projects and I focused solely on this one, and I wanted to make it the most clean ground system ever. And so I contacted my friend, my mentor, Bill Whitlock, and we talked about possibly the noise of ground loops is resulting from the geometry of the wires inside the walls. So we decided to write a math equation, come up with a scientific test that would actually prove our theory. And we did just that. We wrote a white paper called Ground Loops, the Rest of the Story, and we presented it to the Audio Engineering Society. And then we started building some tests and proving out the concept. And it ends up that this is the first building in the world that has a full production scale of twisted power wiring. And today I wanted to show you, just an example to prove that it works. And moving forward, I hope that someone can manufacture this, because I think there's a lot of demand for high precision environments, laboratories, audio, and it's just a cool thing, actually. And so I'm really looking forward to working with you guys and creating a partnership. Thanks a lot.